Curly Crew. I hope you guys are doing amazing. For you guys that are just joining for the first time, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. It's a little chilly here, even though sun is out. It should probably go outside, but that's why we are a little cold here. But today we're going to talk about some curly hair tips. Obviously, guys, if you guys have any questions about your hair, your scalp, please drop the questions on the live. This is what I'm here for. Okay, so you guys are more than welcome to ask any questions. I'm gonna go this live really quickly, and thank you guys. Oh. Thank you guys. I'm just gonna wait for this before I start. Before I start this whole situation. All right, so we have this set up. General, okay. All right, so we need to save it. Yeah, this is fun. Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, this is all done. Very interesting. For you guys that are here for the first time, welcome in. I appreciate you guys for joining. For those just joining for the first time, my name is Edwin. I'm the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy, and we specialize in plant-based hair care free of harsh chemicals to promote hair growth and scalp health. No artificial fragrances, no endocrine disruptors. I'm here to answer any questions you guys might have about your hair, your scalp. So make sure that you guys. Hi, Maria. Welcome in. How are you today? If you guys have any questions about your hair, your scalp, drop the questions on the live. I appreciate you guys for joining, and I'm trying to. I'm literally okay. Perfect. Save. Save. We saved it. I am at the moment going to talk about scalp, hair, and really teach you guys on some of the things that I've learned in the journey. Maria, every time you try to curl it, is your hair curly? Is your hair wavy? Is your hair what's your hair texture? Not not with a curling iron, just with the products. Just with the products. It's wavy, straightish, kind of. All right, Maria. So maybe you should start. I don't know what you're using, obviously, but you need to start using products that are going to help your wavy hair elevate it. Elevate it, and that just means that you have to be more intentional with what you're using, ingredients. Hiron, welcome in. How are you? But I want it to be perfectly curly, like the point where I'm curly, not wavy or straight. Hey, Maria, listen, I'm going to be very honest with you. You just have to love what you have, right? You have to and work with what you have, right? Remember, there's probably someone out there that doesn't even have hair that wishes they had your wavy hair. So you need to just love what you have. I've been there. I've never liked my curly hair. I used to literally make my hair straight with a chemical. So I know that sometimes we don't really love, we're at a point in our journey where we don't really love our hair vibes and we want it to be more this, more this. I always wanted straight hair. But God was like, I'm gonna give you curly hair. So here we are talking about curly hair, and now I love my curly hair because obviously I'm on a different journey in my life right now. But yeah, Aaron, I want to use some products. Yes, Maria, just make sure that you check us out at curldaddy.com. I think you would really love the hair care. Yeah, and just really, if you can literally take the product and really like help it with your fingers and use maybe we have a product that I think your hair would love. We have our cream gel that's very touchable. It has very beautiful holds and it's going to elevate your hair. Whatever you have is going to elevate. It's going to give you tons of volume, so you should check it out. Do you have products that have anti-frizz? Hotel Gangster Bomber. Frizz is just Frizz is just you, because when you have the products that are going to hydrate and moisturize your hair, you'll be fine. Your frizz will be under control. I don't think you need an anti-frizz product unless you have, like, for example, if like maybe like if we are in a very humid place, um, you know what I mean? Like, I think this anti-frizz situation. It's just my question for you is like, are you using the right hair care to hydrate and moisturize your hair to the maximum, like that the frizz is under control? My music, Lenny Kravitz, I get that all the time. How are you, my music? Let me know where you guys are from, guys. If you guys have any questions about scalp hair, I'm here for you guys. Make sure you guys let me know. For you guys that are just here for the first time, my name is Edwin. I'm the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy, and we specialize in plant-based products free of harsh chemicals to promote hair growth and scalp health. There is no endocrine disruptors and no artificial fragrances because we understand that what you apply, you are what you apply, and our skin absorbs everything that we apply. Any products that lock in moisture, everything from the cleanser, the treatment cleanser, all the way to our Malassezia-safe multi-serum, is going to lock in moisture because of the ingredients that we're using. So if you guys are interested, just make sure you guys check us out. Everything's on our channel here, all the information, guys. But if you guys have any questions on your scalp hair vibes, let me know and welcome in. If you are new here, welcome in, guys. I appreciate you guys. My name is Edwin. I'm the founder of Curl Daddy, and today we're talking about something that most people completely overlook when it comes to healthy hair, and that is your scalp. Your scalp is very, very, very important. And I think that a lot of us spend time focusing on curl definition, hair growth, volume, moisture. But we forget that healthy hair starts with a healthy scalp, right? So think of your scalp. Think of your scalp as like the soil, right? Think of your scalp as the soil and your hair as the plant. So you guys have to really, if the soil is not healthy, the plants won't thrive. Okay, so we're just gonna go into a few tips that I want to share with you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, do you have only hair products or any skin products? Your skin seems smooth. Um, Allow the your scalp. Your scalp is skin, right? Your scalp is skin. So if you really think about it, what you apply to your scalp and your hair is part of the whole. Everything's connected as part of the skin. So it is important to understand that, that it is very important to understand that that's connected, right? But we do have our Malassezia-safe multi-serum on our site, which is you can apply it to your hair, to your scalp, and to your skin. That's what I have on right now. I have the multi the Clear Me Up Malassezia-safe multi serum, which it's non-greasy, very fast absorbing. So it's something that I really love, to the point that I added it to the collection. Where are you guys from? Let me know where you guys are from. I'm going to give me 1 second, guys. I just need to. All right, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, I had to make a change, an adjustment. We're rocking the shades today, guys. We're rocking the shades. I got these as a gift, and someone was like, "Let me just try," and I really love them. I need to clean them. What is going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for joining. For you guys that are here, what other products do you think of making? We just launched our Nourish Me leave-in detangling spray, which it's a product that we started at the beginning. We discontinued it to reformulate, and now we just launched it probably like last week. So is it like a detangling leave-in spray. So that was the last thing, and then I'm kind of just really focusing on our reset ritual at the moment, our Clear Me Up, and then that product we just completely launched last week. Thank you guys. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate you. So, guys, I think that it's important for us to understand that your scalp is skin. And can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Halal. Where are you from, Halal? Let me know. Let me know where you're joining me from. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the importance of cleansing your scalp consistently. And obviously, for you guys that have wavy, curly, coily hair, it is a different journey. Just because you have to be careful, you can't overwash your hair a bit. Like, you can't overwash your hair, right? We can't underwash, and we can't overwash. So we have to just pay attention to what our scalp is saying. And one of the biggest mistakes I think people make, including myself, it's waiting, because I used to do this as well. It's waiting too long to cleanse the scalp. And depending on your lifestyle, guys, is important. Depending on the lifestyle, your scalp collects sweat. There's oil, especially if you work out. There's product buildup. If you're not using certain products or certain ingredients, it creates some buildup in there. There's skin cells. There is environmental debris when you're out on the streets, right? If that buildup still stays there for too long, it is going to become an issue for your scalp, and it can contribute to flakiness. It can contribute to irritation of the scalp, inflammation of the scalp. It can contribute to unhealthy hair growth conditions because we're not cleansing the scalp. We're not cleansing the foundation. Romania, oh my God, it's amazing. Is your hair, if you, is your curly hair natural? Yes, it is natural. This is what my hair does. This is my hair. This is what my hair looks like. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. How I, yes. Hello, I did want it to be straight probably when I started modeling. I think I wanted my hair to be straight to the point that I actually made my hair straight with chemical. I relaxed it, and that was um, intense. And then I went on this whole journey, which is what the hair care is all about. Love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself. And I started like literally, I was like, I had to chop it off and grow it back because once you relax it, you're done, right? So you have to kind of cut it off and then start again. And now I understand the beauty of my hair and my texture. So what made you want straight hair? That's a good question. I think that sometimes as humans, I think that we always want what we can't have. And sometimes we are so caught up in like this is what beautiful is, or this is what you know what I mean. This is what you consider beautiful because of what people think or what you see, that you forget your own beauty, if that makes sense. So during that period of my life, saw my hair as unmanageable. I saw my hair as like I want, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't like it, right? I just didn't like the texture. I thought it was, what's the word I'm looking for? I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it at all. I thought straight hair was beautiful. And then I had to like literally like I had a whole journey. Do you mean hair type, curly hair type? Do you mean like 3C, 4C, three, that whole thing? That I actually don't really pay attention to that because I've tried products that are for like really coily hair and didn't work for my hair, and then I would try a product for wavy hair and it would work on my hair. So I don't really go with that. I just think I have curly texture hair, curly texture hair, and I have a few. You know, obviously I can see that I have different textures. Like the back feels different. If this is a bit more coarse hair, this is a different vibe. The sides are a different vibe. So, hi Sarah, how are you? Welcome in. So cleanse your scalp consistently. So you don't have to strip your hair, but you do need to cleanse your scalp regularly based on your lifestyle and activity level. Obviously, if you work out every day or if you're like playing sports, it's going to be different than someone that just works in their office, and it's a completely different vibe. I love curly hair. What do you think women would like more, curly hair or straight hair? That's a good question. I don't know. Honestly, hello. I don't really know. But that's a good question. We would have to, I think we should go on the streets and just ask people, curly or straight, curly or straight. And we would kind of know and kind of have some data on that. But for you guys that are just here for the first time, my name is Edwin. I'm the founder of Curl Daddy. And today we're talking about scalp, guys. I'm giving you some tips on scalp. And obviously, the first point was cleanse your scalp consistently. The second point that I want to talk to you guys about is that we have to stop scratching and start understanding. I think that we scratch our scalp. Some of us scratch our scalp a little too much, and if your scalp is itchy, scratching isn't really solving the problem. And you guys might be asking why, right? You guys might be asking why. When your scalp itches, and you're like, oh my god, your scalp is itching, is your scalp trying to tell you something? It's basically your scalp communicating. It could be product buildup, obviously. It can be dryness, it can be sensitive. It can be sensitive to certain ingredients that you guys are using, or an imbalance on the scalp. There's the microbiome on the scalp. There's a bunch of stuff going on. There's a yeast that lives on our scalp called Malassezia. There's a whole situation going on our scalp. So when it's itching, it's just your body telling you something's going on. So instead of scratching, guys, in a very aggressive manner, especially if you use your nails to scratch, which is not good for your scalp, you guys have to pay attention to what's causing the irritation. I honestly think it depends. I think women like better healthy hair because it is curly but dirty. No one likes it because if it's curly but dirty, no one likes it. If it's straight and healthy, people prefer it. So I think women prefer healthy. Yes, I agree with you, Halal. I think healthy hair is the way to go. But again, going back to my point, you can't have you can't have healthy hair if you don't have healthy scalp. So let's go to back to the point A. We need to have a healthy scalp in order to have healthy hair. Whether it's curly, straight, wavy, mixed, like whatever it is, it's important. What products do you have for itchy scalp? Our Malassezia-safe multi-serum is beautiful for itchy scalp. And then our reset ritual. It includes our treatment cleanser, which you leave on for 2 minutes. And then we have our 3-in-1 lay me down conditioner that has inulin, which is a ingredient that's very healthy to help the microbiome of the scalp, the environment of the scalp. The Malassezia Clear Me Up Malassezia-safe is this one right here. It comes in this little dropper, which I love. It's literally a clear liquid. It's called Clear Me Up because it's a clear liquid, and obviously it helped me on my journey completely. This was a product that I formulated because I had a personal situation going on. I agree with you. Scalp also matters for the type of, yes, allow, very important. Very important. Scalp is what we need to take care of, which takes me to point number 3. A simple scalp massage. A lot of us don't even massage the scalp. So a simple scalp massage for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. If you guys can do this 5, 3, 4 minutes a day, it can be incredible for your scalp health. Because what happens when you guys take a little bit of Malassezia-safe, I would obviously use a Malassezia-safe serum or Malassezia-safe oil or moisturizer, apply some on your fingertips and really massage the scalp, right? Massage the scalp with your fingertips. Because when you massage the scalp, it increases the blood flow to the scalp. You're increasing the blood flow to the scalp. And that helps you with scalp health, that helps you promote hair growth. You guys don't need like tools for that. You literally need just, even when you're washing your hair, massage your scalp and just use your fingertips and you gently massage the scalp. When I shower, I massage my scalp on my fingertips. That's okay. Yes, yes, allow. That's amazing because what you're doing is that you're literally, and if it's too tight, it's not good for it to be tight because then the blood is not flowing into your scalp. And it helps you and it relaxes you and it has a bunch of benefits, which I probably need to do a live talking about the benefits of massaging your scalp. That's coming soon. The tip number 4, be careful, be mindful of ingredients. Ingredients matter. Many people focus on what makes their hair look amazing, right? We're like, oh my God, our hair looks amazing, our hair looks amazing, which is great. That the hair looks good, the hair needs to look good, but they never ask what they're putting on their scalp. Muy importante. So how do you dry your hair after showering? You could, I mean, you could diffuse it. Where's my diffuser? You can diffuse it, you can go under the dryer, or you can let it air dry. Just make sure you guys, you're not washing your hair completely too late, because then you don't want to go to sleep with your hair wet. So pay attention to ingredients, guys. Pay attention to ingredients and how your scalp responds to it. So if a product consistently causes itching, irritation of or discomfort on the scalp, you guys know something's going on, right? And that's information for you to know. Like if after you are applying something and it itches, apply it a couple of times and it itches, is like, okay, maybe there's something in that maybe there's something in there that's causing your scalp to react that way. So it's important to understand, guys, your scalp deserves the same attention as your skin. I think that we're so obsessed with skincare and we forget about the scalp. When in reality, your scalp is skin. Your scalp is skin. Right? The scalp is skin. Any questions, guys? Do you guys have any questions? Hello, thank you so much for engaging. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Which takes me to the next point, hydrate from within, right? Your scalp is skin. So drinking enough water, guys, if you put a little bit of sea salt on the water, even better. Little tip for you right there. So eating like, your fruits, your veggies, supporting your body from the inside can have an impact on the condition of your scalp. So that is very important. What happens inside of you shows up outside of you. I once buy products from another brand. I forgot to read the ingredients and made my curly worse. I've started the ingredients immediately threw the products away, and now I always pay attention. See, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even. They're not even aware of that because they're not even paying attention to the ingredients. They're sometimes paying attention to the marketing, or if it's an influencer or a celebrity that's selling the product, or they're paying attention to the price. They're not paying attention to, do I really need this? What is in this that's going to help my scalp and my hair and my skin, right? But good for you. I'm so glad that you were able to catch on to that. Protect your scalp. How do we protect your scalp? Whether you're wearing protective styles, which protective styles, sometimes the styles that we think are protective are not really protective styles. The ladies that are wearing extensions of any sort, hats. If you guys are wearing hats all the time or spending time outdoors, remember your scalp still needs attention. It still needs attention. So it's important to keep it clean, avoid excessive tension, and give it room to breathe whenever possible. Oh, I've been letting my hair grow since I was super young. So how old were when you realized your hair looked better when grown? Because I had a very short haircut. I had like a fade, and I obviously started growing, and that in between stage, and then I was like, let me see how long I'm going to let it grow, and it was like probably like a year, and it was huge. And then I made it straight one time. I just blew it out, and it was like up to here, and I was like, oh my God, my hair is really long. But it was really, really, really huge. It was probably like It was probably like 4 times this. It was like long. But the thing with my hair, halal, is that my hair like grows up. It doesn't grow down. I mean, you can still kind of when it's weight in there, it does go a bit down, but when it's dry, it just goes fights the gravity. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Ask away. Ask away. Before I'm gonna go into last my last um I think it's okay to wear hats. I think it obviously it kind of smushes the hair into one place, but you can kind of smush it if that's a word, right? You can't have nice. So, Halal, if you're still here, I think it's fine wearing hats. I just think that, for example, like if you have a hat constantly, or if you're like during the winter, make sure that it's lined in stretch satin or silk, whatever. Any of those, it's just going to help restore moisture. And obviously, I'm a big fan of sleeping with a beanie lined in satin, just because it restores moisture, is going to prevent dryness, frizz, split ends, etc. So, but it's okay as long as you're not wearing a hat every day, all day. You'll be fine. So my last tip, let's go into our the last tip that I want to go over with you guys, and it's talking about stress and how that matters into what happens to your body, right? To your hair, to your scalp, because everything's connected. So, and I think that sometimes we don't really talk about stress, but stress can definitely impact us in so many ways, our body, including our hair and our scalp. So it's important. Again, the brand Curl Daddy is all about loving your hair, but most importantly, loving yourself and journeying and having that journey back to self, that journey back to you. So when you are in that journey back to self and that journey back to you, it is all about creating moments of rest. It's all about, movement, moving your body. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, like, obviously if you don't work out, it's okay, but are you like putting a song and dancing for 30 minutes and sweating, right? You're moving, right? It's important. Prayer, meditation is very important, or simply just slowing down, because we are such in a rush all the time, right? And we're just like going and going and going and going and going, 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 going and going. So maybe just like realizing we have to slow down, which can then benefit the overall wellness journey. And that is one of the things that I really want to, make an impact through the messaging and the brands and what I stand for as a founder, is like we need to just slow down sometimes, and it's okay, right? Because I had to learn that the hard way. What's your best product? Halal. I don't think I have my best product. I think that all the products have a very interesting experience, and they all give you a vibe. So I couldn't really, because they all do something different, and they all have multi they're multi-use, multifunctional, and they do different things. So I couldn't really tell you what's the best product. I think they all serve a purpose, and that's why they're part of the hair care collection. If there's one that I would probably, if I can't even pick one, like if I have to take it on vacation, like if there's one product that I wouldn't even I wouldn't even tell you. I couldn't even answer that right now. Like, which one is it? Like, if there's one thing I want you guys to take away today, is that out of this live, guys, is that healthy hair begins with a healthy scalp, and we have to understand that healthy hair begins with a healthy scalp. Point blank, right? We can't be chasing healthy hair and healthy curls and healthy waves and healthy coils and healthy hair in general if we're not taking care of our scalp, right? Take care of the scalp. So before, chasing the newest trends, there's so many different things out there, styling techniques. Um, it's very important to spend time caring for the foundation, which is the scalp. What is the best thing about Curl Daddy? The best thing about Curl Daddy is that the products they don't have any artificial, synthetic, or fake fragrances. It's all naturally scented with essential oils and botanicals that give it a natural scent, which create also a very sensory aromatherapy vibe, and it relaxes your nervous system. And we don't have any endocrine disruptors. No endocrine disruptors, no artificial fragrances, and they're plant based. Um, Very new, very weightless. So it's kind of going back to the basic, going back to the real foundation, which is plant-based ingredients that matter. We also use the right percentage of the ingredients for it to be effective on your hair and your scalp. I can't really tell you what it has, for example, rosemary oil if it doesn't have the right percentage, because it's not gonna do. Like if I put a drop, it's not gonna do anything to you. It's not gonna be effective on your hair and your scalp. So we really focus on really putting the right percentages of the ingredients for it to be effective. Because what's the point of you buying a product if it's not going to be effective? I hope I answered that question. So, what do you think is better for curly hair, warm water or cold water? It should be it should be in the middle. Halal. It shouldn't be hot because hot water is not good for your hair and your scalp. And really, really, really cold, it shocks your body. So you have to kind of stay on the warm side. But between hot or cold, I would go more on the colder side. It's healthier. Thank you for the question, Salama. I appreciate you. So remember, it is time to start caring for the foundation. And that's one of the reasons why I started Curl Daddy, to be honest with you guys. I struggle with my own scalp concerns. Like, I dealt with scalp issues, and realized that they weren't really enough brands in the space focusing on the scalp while still creating beautiful products for textured hair. Um, Again, very, very important. Scalp